Hi there, my name is Mr. Pete. I am a fourth grade teacher and I'm about to start a brand new book. The book I am about to start is one that is very different from many of the books you'll read as a fourth grader, fifth grader, sixth grader, or beyond, or if you're a really good third grader, second grader. Because when I was a kid, I did not let it's a fourth grade book stop me when I was in first grade or second grade. So if you're a good reader, or even if you have mom and dad reading you the book, City of Ember is fantastic, but very different from a lot of the other books that are both on my channel and out there for kids in the age realm that this is, which is somewhere between 8 and 12, or a little bit older, a little bit younger, again, depending on how good of a reader you are. This is most definitely in the genre of science fiction. If you want to get a little more detailed than that, it is a dystopian society. Dystopia. So before I talk about dystopian or dystopia, I want to really quickly talk about utopia, which is a word that is used by many to describe a perfect place. Utopia means you have everything that you need. It's perfect. It's led the right way. People do the right thing. It's at level 6 land. Dystopia is perfectly imperfect. It's the opposite of utopia. And generally, it's because of society holding down its people for different reasons. And it could be a person. It could be a whole government. It could be a lot of different things. It could just be the way things are. So this is a dystopian society, not a utopian society. So it's perfectly imperfect. And as we go through this book, keep that in mind as we try to figure out this massive mystery that is the City of Ember. All right. So this book, of course, is written by Jean Duprow, and I hope that I'm saying that right. This is an author that I've never met. I've only seen a couple of interviews with her in them, and I've never heard her name spoken with her in presence. I've heard a lot of different people pronounce it a lot of different ways. I'm going with Jean Duprow, and hopefully I'm nailing that on the head. So if she ever watches this, give me a call. Let me know how you really say your name. But it is a fantastic book that my kids have loved over the course of the past several years. So we're going to dive into this today, into our dystopian society novel with chapter 1, as we find out about a whole new world. Where is that world? What's going on? Why are things the way they are? Those are the questions that we're going to take as we jump into this book. Please, no spoilers, and please stay away from leaving comments below that give away something that's going on if you are a little bit ahead of other people. Okay, that goes to my class and other classes. Leave comments, though, leave questions. I welcome that. Here we go. Brand new book by Jean Duprow, The City of Ember. Also, one other thing to consider. This is a book of 4. There is 4 in the series of The City of Ember, including The People of Sparks, The Diamond of Darkhold, and The Prophet of Yonwood. 3 of these books are a continuing story. The City of Ember is book 1, The People of Sparks is book 2, and really book 3 is The Prophet of Yonwood. But the actual book 3, The Diamond of Darkhold, actually goes back in time and gives us a little bit of a backstory before the City of Ember. And then the Prophet of Yonwood uses some of that information to continue the story of the people of Ember. Here we go. The City of Ember by Jean Duprow. Before I get into the first section of this book called Instructions, I do want to have you really take note of the map. Setting is super important to understand in this book, so really pay attention to the city itself. Where they are in each chapter is very, very important, okay? We do have this sort of pre-chapter called the instructions. Here we go. Brand new book. Let's get reading. The instructions. When the city of Ember was just built and not yet inhabited, the chief builder and the assistant builder, both of them weary, sat down to speak of the future. "They must not leave the city for at least 200 years, said the chief builder, or perhaps 220. "Is that long enough?" asked his assistant. "It should be. We can't know for sure." "And when the time comes," said the assistant, "how will they know what to do?" "We'll provide them with instructions, of course," the chief builder replied. "But who will keep the instructions? Who can we trust to keep them safe and secret all that time?" "The mayor of the city will keep the instructions," said the chief builder. "We'll put them in a box with a timed lock set to open on the proper date." "And will we tell the mayor what's in the box?" the assistant asked. "No, just that it's information they won't need and must not see until the box opens of its own accord." So the first mayor will pass the box to the next mayor, and that one to the next, and so on down through the years, all of them keeping it secret all that time? "What else can we do?" asked the chief builder. "Nothing about this endeavor is certain. There may be no one left in the city by then, or no safe place for them to come back to." So the first mayor of Ember was given the box, told to guard it carefully, and solemnly sworn to secrecy. When she grew old and her time as mayor was up, she explained about the box to her successor, who also kept the secret carefully, as did the next mayor. Things went as planned for many years, but the seventh mayor of Ember was less honorable than the ones who'd come before him, and more desperate. He was ill. He had the coughing sickness that was common in the city then, and he thought the box might hold a secret that would save his life. He took it from its hiding place in the basement of the gathering hall and brought it home with him, where he attacked it with a hammer. But his strength was failing by then. All he managed to do was dent the lid a little, and before he could return the box to its official hiding place or tell his successor about it, he died. The box ended up at the back of a closet, shoved behind some old bags and bundles. There it sat, unnoticed, year after year, until its time arrived, and the lock quietly clicked open. Okay, if you go back, clearly there is a builder and an assistant having a conversation, and in that conversation, a bunch of people are going to a city, and the instructions of when to come out of the city are given to them. We don't know where the city is. We don't know what's going on. And the seventh mayor, as we pass this box from mayor to mayor, was not level 6. That mayor was sick, thought it had a cure, and decided to beat open that box. Unfortunately, that box is buried in the back of a closet, and it is now clicked open, ready for someone to let them know it's time to go. Except no one knows. Wow. Mystery right out of the gate. So if you've read some of those other books, if you read The Lemonade War, problem right out of the gate, we know what that is. Holes, we don't know what the problem is in that book because there are so many. In this book, prior to chapter 1, we are given a problem. The city is inhabited by a bunch of people, which means they live there, and they can leave to go back wherever they're from, but they don't know. So the question is how will our main characters interact with this story or even know about it? Because they won't know about it, will they? All right, we're going to stop there. Thank you so much. Do all of those amazing, wonderful things that you do and click subscribe. I can't remember where I put it. It might be right here. It might be right here. Click that button and subscribe. Click the bell so that you get notified. And please click like. But the most important thing that you can do is leave some comments. If you're another teacher, please, please, please leave some comments. Let me know which you would like to have happen, what conversations you would like to have, and I will absolutely have those conversations. If you are a student reading this book, please make sure you leave comments because my students will absolutely leave comments back. Thank you so, so much, and I hope you enjoyed this book as much as all the rest. All right, I will see you on the next page. Peace.